You're welcome to my channel. Today I share how to make ikong soup. That great soup. I have some water leaves here. I have pumpkin leaves. I have palm oil, crayfish. I have seasoning cubes. I have some salt. And I have pomo, otherwise called cow skin. I have goat meat. I have red and yellow habernaro peppers. And I have dried fish. I have stockfish as well. Let's get into work. In a pot, I put the stockfish to cook. First, I cover it to cook. While it is cooking, I'm coming to cut these already washed and cleaned pumpkin leaves. I washed it for like times before cutting. So here I am. I'm arranging the pumpkin leaves one after the other to have a full bunch of it pressed together, and then I hold it in the middle and cut it like that. Do you know where some people miss getting a real authentic edikang soup? Isn't the cutting of the leaves? First of all, let's forget about the combination of the ingredients and all that. Just take a look at this. Don't skip. This is where, and this is what you need. You already know about this recipe, but this one thing you need to learn: how to cut the palm the pumpkin leaf and the water leaves finely like this. Watch closely. See how I'm moving my fingers, packing in the ones that were not finely cut, right? Look at that. Look at how I'm pressing it in and recutting alongside with the ones that were already cut. Look at that. You really need to learn that, right? Thank you so much for staying through. All right, so I'll go ahead and cut all the pumpkin leaves that I need to use. And this is the first bunch that I did. I still did two more. So here we go. And then I'll finish up with all that. I'm recutting because you need it to really be finely cut. I'm recutting. Don't be in a hurry to leave it straight up like that. Recut it till it comes out in tiny form. All right, and then at this point, I'm going to check, and my stockfish is ready. And half of the water is dried. So I'm adding the goat meat and the pomo. I'm adding the ingredients, the onions, sliced onion. I'm adding salt. And I'm adding seasoning cube, the yellow and the red habernaro pepper. And I give it a good mix. Now, don't worry about the water that is in there. It's because I've added enough seasoning. So my meat will still taste good. Right? So I'm coming back to cut these already washed and cleaned water leaves. The same way I arranged the pumpkin leaf is the same way, and I'm arranging this. So you don't just carry it to cut. You arrange it and hold it firmly and cut in the middle the same way you did to the pumpkin leaf. Now, this step is really important. That is why you shouldn't skip it. I press it in and I continue cutting it finely. I'm holding in the ones that are not finely cut. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Cooking with a Fire for being consistent to supporting this channel. For the likes, the comments, the views. Woo, you've been awesome, girl. Thank you so much. Watching all the way from Ghana. Right. Wow, I'm proud of you. Thank you for all you do for the young YouTubers around. I'm so grateful, and I'm glad to be one of them that you've really given your full support to. Woo, that's so great. Thank you so much. Do let me know where you are watching me from so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Okay, so here we are cutting it finely. Look at that. Do not skip it. Look at that. This is what you've heard about edikang soup and all that. But this part, I tell you, if you don't do it well, it's not difficult, right? It's not difficult to cut it this way. Just hold it firmly and you go ahead and cut it. Look at that. To tell you, I prepare and I bring to you authentic edikang soup like no other. You've never had it this good. You've never had it this good. Look at that. So I'm taking time to cut the water leaves. Do let me know if you have any question at all in the comment section. I'll be so glad to respond to them. Of course, why am I here? I'll be so glad to respond to all of it. And also do let me know where you're watching me from. Don't forget that. Have you subscribed yet? Oh, go ahead and do that. Click the subscription button. Why not? Click the subscription button. Give me a like. So the algorithm can send this video for other people to watch. People have been learning to make edikang ikong soup the wrong way. Please help others and support me too. I'll be so glad to have those likes. It means a lot to me. And the comments, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. All right, at this point, I added the finely cut water leaves and I added palm oil. And I stir it in. And I'll cover it to steam. That's it. You think the oil is too much? Wait for it. I have not added the pumpkin leaves yet. So I'm going to cover it at this point and allow it to boil before I come in with the rest of the ingredients. I'm adding the crayfish. And at this point, I'm adding pumpkin leaves. Have you realized that seasoning cubes are getting to the taste is so intense? So I'm not that generous with seasoning cubes and salt anymore. Look at that. I didn't get to add seasoning cubes and salt. You see that in most of my videos. I'm not that generous with seasoning cubes. You need to learn that from me. Because if you don't get that right, you will keep making your soup coming out. Oh, nobody likes it. Oh, people around you are complaining. Please check your seasoning cubes. Check your salt. That is what you really need. So at this point, this soup is ready, guys. Look at that freshness. Serve this and enjoy with any swallow of your choice. It came out so delicious. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.